guys, it's me again, and today I'm going to make an easy look using only one brush. I randomly picked up this brush from my brush set. This is the Real Techniques sculpturing brush, but it doesn't really matter. You just choose a brush that you have at home that is relatively big. And I'm going to do a full makeup using only one brush and my fingers, of course. So let's start. We're starting with primer. I'm using this primer by Tony Moly. It is called Silky Smooth Balm. And it doesn't focus, I have no idea why. I open it, it has a little cover, and I'm taking, whoa, not that much, a bit from the primer, and I'm warming it up between my fingers. And then after it's warm, you can't even see it, I'm going to apply it on my face like so. And the reason that I'm doing this concept is that I know that a lot of you doesn't have many brushes. Maybe you have just one that is your favorite brush, and I don't recommend buying all these brushes. Most of them are not a necessity, and really you need just a few brushes. For foundation, I'm using this Revlon Candid foundation in the color 220. I'm taking a bit on my hand, 2 pumps, and this time I'm going to use my fingers to apply it. I don't love using a brush. I prefer using my fingers than using the brush. And I'm just applying it on my face like so, like I'm using a moisturizer, like so. Sometimes it's quicker to do it with your hands because your hands cover larger areas in the same time. Brush will take longer, but I still love using a sponge. But I know that not all of you have sponges, and I don't want you to run and buy sponges if you don't really want to invest. It's better that you invest in good skincare. Okay, next up we're going to use this concealer by L'Oreal, Infallible. More than concealer, I took the color 333, and again I'm dotting just the sides of my eyes, and I'm going to do with my fingers. I'm basically applying it like a moisturizer with my finger. I'm spreading it and then tapping it like so. You don't want it to be visible. Okay, so that's it. I'm taking an eye primer. This is by Essence. It's called You Better Work. It's waterproof eye primer for the gym. So I'm going to pretend like we're going to the gym today, but the gyms are still closed. They haven't opened them yet, and I'm not expecting going to the gym anytime soon, so I can't really test this eye primer to see if it really works when you work out. maybe when this crisis is over and the gyms will open up, I'll get back to my gym and I'll be able to test it for what it's meant to be. For powder, I'm using this Fit Me by Maybelline in the color 115, matte and poreless. So I'm using my only brush and brushing it all over my face. I usually use for this purpose my huge brush, but as you can see, it works also with this brush under the eyes, very gently, like so. Okay, see, one brush is enough. Okay, next I'm going to do my eyebrows. For eyebrows I have no other choice but use a pencil. So I have here a very old pencil by L'Oreal. I don't even have its name. As you can see, it's tiny, but it's the only pencil I have. I don't normally use a pencil. I normally use a powder or a pomade, so but I don't have any other choice. Then I'm going to use this pencil just to have some eyebrows. Oh, I'll warm it up a little bit in the back of my hand, like so, because I haven't used it in a while. But it's a very nice browny color. It should work on me. I used to use it a lot, as you can see, but I don't know why I stopped actually. I don't think L'Oreal makes these kinds of pencils anymore. I probably have newer ones. Oh, it's pretty good. Why did I stop using it? I don't know. I don't remember. So I'm just brushing. There's a little brush that comes with it. I'll brush my eyebrows a bit. It comes with a set. I didn't, but it's not mandatory. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. I really like the outcome. And now I'm using this palette by Ofra. It is the boho palette. I'll show you inside. It looks like this. I have everything I need here, basically. I have also these powders for the brows. I have a powder, a blush, a bronzer, a highlighter and eyeshadows. So I'm going to use this bronzer, this blush and this highlighter. And I'm going to start with the highlighter, which is lighter, and highlighter, blush and then bronze. Same brush, I'm tapping a little bit and highlighting. Oh, I love Ofra's highlighters. Okay, on my nose, cupid bows. Okay, and then as I said, blush, and I'm tapping it on my apples. Oh, I took too much. It's a very dense brush, denser than normally used for the blush, but I can make it work. I just have to try harder, like so. Okay, next up is the bronzer. So I'm just bronzing, so above my bone, which is here, and on the other side as well, and around my forehead. Not a lot, just a tiny bit, so I won't be so pale. Okay, let's see. Oh, see, it's perfect. You don't really need more than one brush. Well, maybe I need a little brush for the eyeshadows, but we'll use the finger. Luckily for us, we have 10 fingers. We can use all 10. Okay, so for eye palette, I'm taking this palette. It's called Perth by Focallure. These are the colors. Okay, for transition, I really have to use a brush, so I'm going to take this peachy color here. It's called Vegemite, and I'll take with the edge of the brush like so, and I'll put it, I hope, yeah, it's working okay, on my crease. This is what's so good about this sculpturing brush, because it has a little tip. It's easier to put even eyeshadows with this brush. Okay, so this was a bit for the crease, and I'm going to use my fingers for everything else. I don't think the huge brush is going to help me be precise. Okay, I'll take this brown called Mount Eliza, this one here, and I'm going to put it in the outer corner of the lid. So I'm just taking with my finger and applying it to the lid. Like so. It sticks beautifully. Don't forget we primed. I don't think it will work with the finger without priming, so primer is a must if you want to use your fingers, because it sticks to the eyelid. Okay, so let's do some more with the finger. Okay, it looks good. Okay, next up, let's take some blue. Which blue we will take? Let's take this one. It's called Shark Bay. And I'm taking a new finger and applying it like so. Well, it's not sticking as much as I want it to be, even though I primed. The only problem, I think, how will I buff the eyeshadows? I can't use my finger. Well, I'll have to use the brush. And well, we'll make it work. So again, I'm taking with my finger from this blue Shark Bay color. I love the names. I imagine that these are places in Perth. Makes sense, right? Okay, so I'm going to take a bit of this shimmery color here. It's called Opal, this one here, and I'll put some on this blue Shark Bay, just for a bit sparkling look. Okay, and I'm going to take my pinky and take this white color here called WA here, this one, and I'll put it in the inner corner of the lid, the eye, just like so with the pinky. Well, let's say, lucky for me, I don't have long nails, because if I did, I don't know how I would be able to do that. It will definitely won't work. I'll take my other pinky to do the other eye. Well, We have to be resourceful, don't we? Let's look at the mirror. Okay, so I'm taking the brush and I just want to go over the edges just a bit. Okay, it's definitely harder to make the eye look with the fingers. It's not very comfortable, and I would have preferred using a brush. Now I see this one is bluer than the other one. Let's look again. Yep, I'll put some more of the sparkling opal color here too. Maybe the brush took it away a bit. Well, luckily no fallout. Luckily for us, you don't need a brush for mascara. It comes with a brush. I'm using this by L'Oreal Extra Volume Collagen. I haven't used it before. This is the first time. It's brand new. Smell is brand new. You know that mascaras are basically good for 3 months from opening, so try not to use the mascara for longer. Always smell the mascara, and if it has a very strange odor, just throw it away. Think it's in contact with your eyes and you don't want to have any problems. So I'm taking the brush closer to the base of the lash and I'm just wiggling it like so. Well, not my favorite mascara in the world. It's very dry. Very dry. I don't really like it, but I wanted to try it. Okay, let me know if you liked this. If you like this mascara, I'll give it another go. Okay, for lips, I just brought this by L'Occitane. It's a lip balm. Now we can add some color to the lip balm from the eyeshadow palette. I can take this pinky shrimp color here, and which finger is clean? This one? Okay, I'll take a clean finger and tap it on the eye balm, on the lip balm. Just for a tiny bit of color. Okay, so this is the finished look. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like this idea of using only one brush. I do recommend taking an angled brush because it's helpful to use the tip of the brush for the eyes, but I think you can use whatever brush you have at home. You just have to be creative, and luckily for us we have 10 fingers that we can use as brushes. Okay, so I hope this video helped you and you get some ideas from it. If you did, write down in the comment section down below, and if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye bye.